I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my soul. It's out of my hands, but I'm still in control. It's out of my hands. You can never take away the power of my soul.
Yeah.
Been on me about these stupid privacy settings lately. How about y'all? I'm over it. Watch the movie and watch the pretty lights. Oh, if you prefer the poop vision, go ahead and if you're on Twitch and you want to see some horizontal, or I mean vertical, there you go. If you're on Twitch and you need to go poop, you can do this one. Hopefully all this stuff works. When I find out it works, I'm going to, well, part of it's working. Good. We're looking for the next part. While you're waiting, if you want to look at some t-shirts, there you go. Oh yeah, everything's working. Working nice. I like it. So watch the movie. We'll be hanging out.
Yeah.
I might be watching on YouTube vertically because I might have to poop. If you live in the Midwest, watch out for bands of wild turkeys. One of these days I'll have to do a stream of me battling and dueling with the group of toms that I have in the neighborhood. They don't think that I like turkey. They don't know that Thanksgiving is my most favoriteest holiday and most cherished holiday of the year. And it's not because of the family, it's because of all the turkey I get to eat. And I keep telling them,
Well, it was incredible. it was incredible.
I'm out of the drink again. I don't know. It's so small, the drink bottle. You have to pass completely full because it's just hang on to it, Jimmy. They'll fix you up on the next stop. They'll get you right on the next stop.
Dude, my stupid Stream Deck is acting up. I gotta like restart Streamlabs like 8 times, like every time I hook this thing up. It's getting out of control. It's getting out of control! Money. I only have 4 million fucking credits. Are you kidding me? Dude. 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 Give me the money. Need that money. What's the shit? Okay. This is gonna be fun. I'll rock that. And I'll rock this too. I've just been working this like all day long. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna switch to Project Cars, do the spa there, and then we'll do not Project Cars, but we'll do iRacing with spa and this car. All with the fixed setup. Sound good? Sounds good to me. Sounds like a plan. Got it. Alright, look at all those bronze medals, man. I feel so accomplished with all those bronze medals because I did them all basically on like one lap. Like a fucking boss. Just showing up, collecting that money, man. How's that song go? Money for nothing and your chicks for free? Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Actually, I think I need to get the GR4 Viper because like we made a new pact, me and my GT7 running mate. We're gonna do these 5 races and we're gonna like make sure that we use the car in the photograph. One of the cars in the photograph is what I said. So like he's doing the Mustang, I'm doing the Viper. The big thing. Boom. A 6-star roulette ticket. Hell yeah. So we gotta find that car. I don't know what car that is even. I was gonna do the safety car for that one, but we'll just do whatever. I'd already told the Australian, I said, yeah man, I'm gonna do the safety car, I'm gonna get an Italian police car, and I'm gonna blow that shit up. What's up, whatever your name is? I'd like you to type in your name phonetically in the chat. Let's go! That's right, you're in time for racing. Uh-oh. Oh, I was gonna say there, my fucking thing broke. I was like, don't break, you stupid fucking thing.
Don't break!
So I gotta find my Viper GR4. Wait. Oh, that's the GR3. I had done that in the past. I've done the Viper GR3 in the GR4. Oh, hey, look at my new GT3 Porsche. I should sell that thing for some dough. Do, re, mi. Hey, man, in YouTube chat, I'm still waiting for you to, you know, type that shit out for me so I can say your name. I guess you don't want me to say your name. If someone could please go to the YouTube chat and, see what this guy's name is, because I can't figure it out, dude. To be honest with you. I don't normally ask for a lot of favors, but my dude has got some, like, weird shit going on here. But God bless him. Takes all kinds, you know what I mean? What do you need, Josie? I was explaining to people on the rules that we've had here, that we established for running these 5 things when I stream them, about using the car in the photograph. And I can't find the fucking thing. Where is it? I don't have it. I swear I don't have it. Where is it? I'll go buy it. I don't really give a shit. I got 5 million credits, and like the car's like 300,000, so it's a no-brainer for me. Oh, there it is. Hurrah! Yeah, I say go to the YouTube chat and find out what this guy's name is. I can't figure that out. I try and stay on top of the YouTube chat and be nice, do you know what I'm saying? Because they have a bit of a lag, and they're a bit of snowflakes, too. You know? People on YouTube, man, they gotta have their comments, they gotta, like, you know, you gotta, like, acknowledge it, and if you don't, you know what I mean? If you don't take out screws in the right speed for them, they get all pissed. It's like a whole thing, man, YouTube. It's been around for a long time, you know? I don't know if you've ever heard of it. It's called YouTube. I'm gonna go check this car out in the garage. So let's do that. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I'm gonna see what tires I have and what tires I don't have. I don't think it's gonna rain, but this game continually screws with me on a regular basis. So, you know. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go and check out my stuff here. I'm gonna put a Hellcat motor in it because the fucking V10 actually sucks. I don't know if anybody knew that. The V10 is a truck motor, and it's like very torquey and stuff like that, and it'll run for 24 hours, and that's probably its best attribute. Other than that, it's slow and kind of sucks. That's why on YouTube you see most of these Vipers, they've been replaced with V8s and Hellcat superchargers or twin turbochargers, and they fucking run like almost as fast as my Tesla on 2,000 horsepower boost. All right, I'm confused now. I got lost. I must have got lost somewhere down the line. Purchase. So the wet versus the heavy wet, or the intermediate versus the heavy wet, the way that works is when you look at your rain gauge and like you're going around track, if it's above like the white, like if it is in the first stage of the gauge, there's like 3 stages, you're probably good on like whatever tires you're on if they have like good, you know, life left in them. Once it goes into the second stage, you're probably better off having inters on, and if it turns blue, that's heavy wet territory. Shit, I hit the wrong button. I always do that. I should use the controller, but like I'm so trained to not use the controller over the years because of the whatchamacallit, the brake pedal hack. There's really nothing I can do here. It's got the wet tires on it.
Do, 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 do. Da, 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 da. Do, da, da, da. Boo, do, do, do. Ba, da, da, da. Ba, da.
So what if I told you I would do this? Might do this. But if I do this, I can't do, oh, no, wait, I have to do hard tires, don't I? I have to do racing tires. This isn't one of those other challenges. This is a touring car challenge, so it has to be racing and or whatchamajiggets, right? Right. Shit, I hit the wrong button again. God damn it. Someone send me to Singapore. Or wait, they don't want to send you to Singapore anymore. Yes. Yes. I might have to buy these power restrictors. Yes. Alright, we're good. Break. Time to go. Where's my gloves? Oh, they're on my lap. Coffee's over there, just where I need it, right? I'm not doing any liveries or anything like that, because I just don't care. If Royal OG had a 365 Kings livery or something like that, I'd run it, but he probably doesn't. I used to post all the liveries for the team and stuff like that. I just don't do that shit anymore. I just don't do it anymore. Fucking on. Red Bull. Oh, okay. It's gonna rain, for sure. 365 Kings, mate. Or is it 356? I don't know. Yeah, you gotta do racing. Alright. Fuck sticks. Oh, dude, are you serious? Dude! Why is this car so fucking slow? What are you doing? What are you doing? Dude, my car is a donkey. This car's a donkey, y'all. Fuck, this car's a donkey. I'm going full out. I'm not I'm stopping for tires. Cause I don't think I can yeah, I don't think I can do it, man. I think this is gonna end badly. I think they started making these a lot harder than they used to be. I don't think I've ever driven this car, to be honest with you. Alright. Who's ready to party mode? I turned the power down to 75% in the settings, as directed by the Fanatec forum, like we were talking about yesterday. I would know that stuff, but they booted me like 7 years ago. Something about sending messages to Thomas Yackermeyer about his products being pieces of shit. Do we just send it? We just send it. All right, remember where your boost button is.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a slowdown for track limits. Fuck a Hyundai Genesis. I'm going around that piece of shit. Little boosty boost. Pss, 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 pss. Give it a little spray. Funny story about that. When I won my big RC race in 2009, the guy that I was racing against, full factory dude, could not keep his shit running. It kept on thermaling. So he had his teammate, like, he thought he was so fast that he could come into pit lane like every other lap and have him spray like liquid nitrogen on the motor so it wouldn't overheat in Florida, rather than, you know, bring his shit properly tuned for the races. So anyway, I won that race, but making that pss, pss, pss noise kind of reminded me of that. I think it was J.R. Mitch. That was a huge race, man. Those guys were bummed out because, like, they were not supposed to lose to me. I can't pass this car. See? I did not ignore the yellow flag. I went wide to let the guy keep the position. Pretend that's Joe's to give him a little tap. Little tap-hoo, tap-hey. Oh, I can work it down over time. It's not gonna, like, put me into, like, the hoopty. Okay, we're gonna crash. Team orders, get your... Whoa! Boost. Team orders. Get your blue ass out of the way once I get there. Once I get my rear end behind me where it belongs. This is a 7-speed. Oh well. Hi everybody. Hi YouTube. Sorry you're so fragile and lagging and behind. If you really want to be involved in the action, join us on Twitch. Do both. Like and subscribe, like they say. Or as they say. Too many likes. Sounds weird. I love that color. Austin Yellow is what it's called. If I could have any car and order it, I would order BMW M3 V8 in Glacier Blue. I forget what they call it. They don't call it Glacier Blue, but it was the same year they debuted Austin Yellow. But either Austin Yellow or Glacier Blue, that's like the electric green or like the, you know, electric blue from BMW. And I would do Frost. Frost would be cool. Like they offer Frost now in like every car. I could have done a, what could I have done? I could have done a soft medium combo on the tire. I could have gained maybe a couple of performance points. Might have to find out where the fucking map is here. There it is. Alright, we're going one more lap. I'm pitting from the lead. Too bad I'm not going to have any more nitrous. I'm going to save some. I think I'm close enough. Oh, don't hit the handbrake. Be all over with. Woo! Dive down in here real hard. Use your door to turn. What? Past you, bro? Can't see me? Well, you can now with that big red light in my face telling me to pit now. Woo! Yeah, I'm getting the tires. What? They're not pitting! Oh. I don't know what's gonna happen now. I'm kind of pissed. Oh yeah, I was surprised that I didn't get tacked at the line or whatever, the penalty line. I hate that stupid thing. This is way better. I'm the only person that's pitting. Well, I guess a lot of cars pit with me or crash behind me. It's gonna rain. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining over there in that corner. With 4 laps to go. It's raining here in this corner with 4 laps to go. Here's bummed out I didn't get the stupid Subaru. Good thing I got tires. This is shit. This sucks. gonna suffer. I'm a boss, okay? See, we're good. It's like fucking traffic at the Costco gas station. Get out of my way, fucker. See, it's not raining anymore. I'm good. Whoa! Famous last words. Got this. No worries. We're still in the lead. I only need third. Well, it's still raining over here. Maybe the car's just faster with the wipers on. They're pitting. They're pitting! Oh, maybe I should pit. No. No way. No way, pit. No way, pit. Dude, it would have to like downpour. This is proof that traction control fucking sucks, okay? Like, we used to never run traction control on Gran Turismo Sport back in the day, and then all of a sudden we switched to iRacing and it's traction control all the time. When I come back here, it's back to like 1. Kind of like gradually working my way back into not using traction control anymore. You just don't need it. Like, maybe with comfort tires. I don't know. still raining over here a little bit. I might be fucked. Oh, wow. I have a stop in hand. But there's no way I'm gonna fuck up for 23 seconds. Look at all the water on the track. Holy shit. I might be fucked. Oh, wow. Where's all this water come from? Hello? Where'd all this water come from? Dude. This is not cool. This game pulled a fast one on me, dude. PS4 doesn't have Sophie, but it's got this shit. Oh, you know what car that is? I can tell you what car that is and why it's coming like so fast. That's the Lamborghini. And it's all-wheel drive, and it's coming. And it might get here. Execute, last corner, hit my marks. Oh, that's a lot of water. Fuck you. Dude, that was intense. One more lap, that Lamborghini would have been by me, like I was holding a boat anchor. All right, man, there's the Viper. Everything I could throw at it, supercharger, tires, softer tires, nitrous, and I could barely, almost by 1 second. Intense, man. Let's see how the Mustang does. How's the Mustang gonna do, Josie? Did it happen yet, or what? Did you pony up? Pardon the pun. What, the 720 I did, that was fucking pretty cool. I don't think I was able to hit the clip button. I was too busy trying to hold my poop in. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. How do they do that from them? You ever seen the movie Dodgeball? Team Viper? Boom, 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 boom. Remember the TV show back in like the 90s or 2000? When was it? In the 90s, I think. That car first came out. 96. 96, 97, there was a TV show called Viper. Of course it was on Fox. I think the best car out of the GR7 or GR4 category is obviously that weird one. But if you were to pick like an actual like real car, like I like the Cayman and the Corvette. This car had a high rev supercharger. The only problem, it's a low revving engine, so it kind of felt like it fucked it up more than anything. All right, this is where I got my penalty. It's a yellow flag Porsche car, not a red flag, so there's that. Oh, fuck, man, you got the little... You really blew that picture up. You're running high def, huh? Are you doing the 8K Gran Turismo 7 experience on PlayStation 5? Is that how you were able to see that? Hey, I ain't mad at you, dude. That's F1 rule. That's F1 gamesmanship right there with the rules. I said see either car, and I said any car in the picture, and you looked really hard, man. There's a speck of a car up there. There was a dark red speck up there on the top of the hill in the photo. You're like, that looks like a Mitsubishi. Oh yeah, it's dark red and white. That's funny. Applaud you for that, though. Round of applause for exploiting all the rules. That's what I used to tell people at the RC track. I said, dude, if you're not using every piece of equipment in your RC, toolbox, like i.e. your radio, your speed control, any setting that you could, use to smooth out your driving, you're not working hard enough. You're not cheating, you're just not working hard enough. I don't know why I refuse to apply that to sim racing. I don't know. I should. But I never have, because like I have all the technology and all the equipment and like, the programs, because like really when it comes to like the different tiers of equipment, I'm going to tell you right now, a direct drive motor is a direct drive motor is a direct drive motor. Its ability to handle and output power may change, right? But its basic construction and stuff like that will always remain the same. So when you're buying like a higher end piece of equipment, like say, a Fanatec, direct drive top shelf wheel, which is perceived to be like a quality piece of equipment, right? A DD1 or a DD2 or a Podium DD or something like that. And then you go and you look at, say, a, Simgear.club, like, SE3 or whatever. When it boils down to it, you may not be able to play PlayStation on, the one that's PC only. However, the amount of, like, adjustment that you get is, like, just through the roof. You know what I'm saying? It's like a completely different animal when it comes to, making your adjustments. That being said, my true, point being is in the pedals. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can do everything in your wheelbase, but you want it to feel a certain way, you want to be able to feel it. But when it comes to your pedals and stuff like that, you can do all types of crazy stuff with exponentials, like with the higher end pedals. And or, spend a real ton of money and get one of those Simgear.club active pedals, which, from what I understand, is basically a jack screw and a stepper motor, which would, essentially do all the braking for you if you really wanted it to. But, basically it's meant to, provide force feedback or a pedal feeling to your desire. And you can actually have it, you know, transmit from the game as opposed to, you know, having to set it once and then, you know, have to deal with it however it's set. You can have it change to, you know, particular parts of the... I mean, God only knows, you know what I'm saying? It's $2,000. It better be able to, like, you know, fucking mine Bitcoin while you're fucking pressing the brake as far as I'm concerned for $2,000. But what do I know, man? I'm the dude that they looked at funny and when I said, you really only want to sell to like 1% of the user base for sim racing? That's your goal? I mean, granted, your pricing, you know, dictates, you know, you're going to make a little money doing that, but is it right? Are you really doing it right? Some of these companies basically pick and choose who gets to buy their products or not. Like, if you can set up a good dialogue with the corny guy or whatever, he'll build one for you. You know, for a price. One of the wheels. He doesn't list that. I had to buy their stupid dashboard twice. I didn't even notice if it was working on the other one. It probably was. It usually does anyway. They work really good on project cars. Like, I was impressed at how well they worked on project cars once I got it set up. I would ask which one, but all of them are basically, because like I've really yet to find one that stands out from the rest. You know, they produce like this image and aura of company, most of them, but really it's like some dude in their basement or something like that with a couple of 3D printers and some spare time. I mean, they all start that way. Have you ever looked at the dude from Granite Designs? Have you ever had a conversation, like virtually, with the dude from Granite Designs? Look that dude up. Have a conversation with that dude. You think I have weird hair? My dude has like a monk cut. Like, I don't know if you know what that is, but like he basically like has his entire head shaved, except for like a pillow portion, like on the back of his head, like where he would rest his head on the pillow. It's really fucking weird, dude. That's the dude, though, man. He's got the hottest, you know, direct drive motor on the market, and has. I mean, the VRS is his product. I don't know if anybody knew that or not. The original VRS motor, like the 20 Newton meter one that I have over here, that's a Granite Systems small midge Simgear.club 1. Big long name. Then they came out with the Simgear.club 2, which is more or less like the Fanatec motor, just without this wireless quick release system. It uses a wireless, you know, 2.4 system over the air as opposed to the QI, you know, QI2 connection, meaning you know, wireless charger for like your iPhone, wireless charger data, wireless power data. Which is what the Moza uses. The Moza kind of uses that a little bit, but it uses pogo pin instead of like whatchamacallit, pogo pin to the quick release instead of a plug like Fanatec uses. Fanatec should eventually go away from that pin connector style, go to the pogo pin. What a pogo pin is a pogo pin is a short spring-loaded pin that sits in it's a male part that sits in the female part, and they stand connected, and like the actual like, you know, contact pad is what makes the connection. So the pogo pin, you know, compresses and makes the connection. You know, you're just damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. That's what I, you know, immediately have fallen back to over the last like 3 years. I want people to enjoy sim racing and not have to feel pressured into like, you know, buying something. Whatever works for you is great. Just understand they're all mostly, oh, here it is. That's gonna be a great screenshot right there. Good in the grass. Yeah. But yeah, well, as I was saying, they're all basically the same. It's a, you know, washing machine motor connected to a positioning sensor. They all have some type of similar positioning sensor, because like there's a PC board, there's a motor board, and then there's a connection between the two. And most of the time it has to be wireless, because you can't have the wires going into the shaft and then back out, because it turns. You know what I'm saying? So however the system works and however their system works, it runs the risk of having the same failures. That's why, you know, your steering wheel would, you know, flip out and spin, or you'd lose input, or it would shut off, or whatever, because in order to protect your puny arms, the motor, and like the rest of your equipment, it goes into a disconnect mode and shuts itself off. It's like the thermaling of Thrustmasters back in the day, you know what I mean? Back in 2012, when the T300 came out, and you would play on PlayStation 3 or PlayStation 4, if you didn't have your settings right or they were too strong, your stuff would just shut off. It would lose force feedback. It's the thermal protection circuitry. Motors get too hot, shuts down the power. Turns into a Thrustmaster T80, the rubber band wheel. I just wish that, you know, we didn't have any of this stupid, you know, shit going on. There's zero regulation in any of this either, too. Like, you know, like I could say 6 ways from Sunday to that guy, he should do this, that, and the other, but there's no way to force him. Even though it's the right thing to do, they don't have to do it. You know what I mean? They have lawyers that, you know, protect them so, you know, deep that, you know, you're never going to get, you know, what you're supposed to out of the deal. It's really fucked up. And that's what I told the guys initially when this originally happened, like back in 2019, 2020. That's when these problems originally started. I said, what if I was a 12-year-old, 13-year-old kid, you know what I mean? And like, I'm trying to do this and like, it hurts me so bad. What happens then? What kind of conversation would you be having? You know, are you gonna say it's high-end PC equipment and you should be glad it works? You know, what if you were talking to, you know, a super high level, like, you know, legal team, legal firm or whatever, you know, about, you know, where to prescribe, you know. Thanks, man, I appreciate it, hype. Sorry, YouTube is really laggy, so like you should go to Twitch too. But as I was saying, like, what if it was like one of those things where, you know, the kid gets hurt and like, you know, the parents are out $2 grand and they got a hurt kid? Like, at least I'm qualified enough to, you know, and mature enough to try and like come to a resolution with you, like, smartly, you know, like, and really what it's come down to is like, you know, attacking me and accusing me of being like, you know, nefarious a lot of the times. Not just with Fanatec, not just with Fanatec Corsair, because they bold-faced looked at me in this fucking sales meeting in 2023 and said, oh, someone must be trying to get something for free. No, I'm trying to get like someone to fix the $2,000 thing that said that told me it would last forever. You know what I mean? It had a 5-year warranty that all of a sudden turned to 3. Was supposed to have this, but all of a sudden had that. You know, to have that rumor replaced, you know, under warranty, like you said you would, other, you know, than the fact that when we finally sent it to you, you said, oh, well, we'd like to replace it under warranty, but due to the current stock issues we're having, we can't. We can offer you a 30% discount on a new base, which was only the CSL DD at the time. Hey, I found this for you in the parking lot. Here. That's what I got to say to that. I mean, I'm super stoked that I guess that I get to work on this thing because I've always wanted to like crack one open. Like, you know, Barry from Sim Racing Garage is my fucking hero. You know? But like I said, I'd rather, you know, take, you know, a new refurbished or refurbished new to me wheelbase that's qualified to work for PS4, go to the fucking pawn shop, get another PS4, deliver it to my brother who's, you know, recovering from his illness and shit like that, and play games with him. You know what I mean? Rather than have to try and, you know, beg him to come over and play games with me or something like that. I can play games with him like we used to. Like we paid top shelf price to do, but haven't been able to for 7 years because you guys are See You Next Tuesday. Sorry, I just go over and over with it. And that's what I told them I'd do. For every day I don't get to, somebody's going to hear about it. Enough. Sorry, enough.
Yeah.
I'm going to let this play again without me talking because I really like it. So I'm going to let it repeat. And we should post this one, right? You think we should post this one? I think so. There's that mother effing dude. Look at that all-wheel drive Lambo coming. That's the meta car for that one. That is the meta car. Whoa. Nice. I love playing these games on PlayStation with these lights like this. I would never dare do it on iRacing. I have. But like to do them like this extravagantly on iRacing, it's too much. The first time I tried it was at Sebring during week 13 when they just started rain. And like, dude, man, like I was so nuts, like going past the wall into the last corner. I was like, oh, dude, I had to pull over because it was like just too intense. I had to pull over. I turned the lighting levels down a little bit, and then from that day forward, I kind of just decided I was going to do the 2 lights. So I only used like the $34 lights from Amazon on my iRacing rig. I put one. I have them both underneath my monitors, so they go underneath my feet, and then I have the other ones over here underneath my desk that are connected to the flags. But I've done both. You know, I've had them hooked up to the flags, and I've also had them hooked up to, you know, just the lighting. Yeah, but I've had every light in the room hooked up to the iRacing too, because it, like Suzuki said, you know, I said it 2 years ago, 3 years ago. It's so easy to hook all that stuff up. It's not even funny. Like even if you just wanted to hook up like to telemetry, like if you wanted to hook your lights up to, you know, your rev strip, it's super easy. Like it's like 2 clicks in the settings of SimHub. And you don't even have to pay for SimHub. You can do the free version of SimHub. I paid for it just because like I use it so much. It's kind of stupid to not donate $10 to the guy as much as I use it. All right, here's where I got a penalty again. Oh. All right. Let me do what I said I was going to do and shut up.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Right? I'm looking for noises when I'm cruising through the effing tunnels, and I'm looking for, like, the details in the replay. You know what I mean? When I'm cruising through a tunnel, I want that shit to fucking sound like I'm cruising through a tunnel. If I want to stop and do a Clarkston, I want to know it. I'm not sure Gran Turismo does it that well, but they do the backfires and, like, a lot of the scenery and, like, you know, a lot of the, like, the refinement, you know, on the overlay is there. You know, like I was complaining about in Project Cars, like, where it looks kind of, like, clunky and, like, the layers look weird. That's not happening on Gran Turismo. But they spent too much time on this shit. All right, let's get the ticket and switch. I have to change the wheelbase too. Because in order to do Project Cars, I have to have it on compatibility mode. Do I have Project Cars 2 even in the disc? Hold on a second. I did say I was going to do Wreckfest, and I didn't yet. But I don't care about that. I really don't care about Wreckfest at all, to be honest with you. I bought it because, like, I was really kind of bummed out with some of the other shit that I was doing. Give it up! Don't give me that fucking Polestar. Give me that big... What does that even do? I don't even know what that does. You fucking lost me there, Gran Turismo. Alright, it's in there. You lost me, Gran Turismo. I know, I want a USB cable. Yay! Woohoo! I won something I can do with my fucking cell phone now. Gran Turismo, you kind of suck sometimes. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Don't hit me in the face, wheel. All right. Then I'm going to go to auto set. No, don't be locked. Why you gotta be locked? You should not be locked. All right, so what I'm gonna have to do then is when I get in here, I'm gonna have to set the whatchamacallit, the force feedback strength to 75 in the game. I'll show you how to do that. I don't mind driving this game, like, in the race cars and stuff like that. I don't know if something's changed in between, like, now and, you know, then. Because I think, like, I used to play this game with a Thrustmaster. Pretty sure. I'm almost 100% positive. I would always play this with Thrustmaster stuff. And then when we switched from this to Gran Turismo Sport, when Gran Turismo Sport came around, I think is what it was. Not really sure. Gran Turismo Sport 2019 is when we got the direct drive. So this was definitely probably Thrustmaster days. And I had never gotten a Thrustmaster, whatchamacallit, I had never gotten a Thrustmaster, load cell kit. Or Logitech load cell kit. We had gotten one for a couple of people for the Logitech. And my brother and Al both used the Thrustmaster one. I have the components. Al might actually want those. I have all the springs and stuff like that. Long Beach, LBC. It is. It's more realistic than the Gran Turismo movie. The Gran Turismo movie is like way cartoony. I'm telling you, Project Motor Racing and this game are the same. The same code behind Project Motor Racing, Project Motor Racing is the same code, you know, that was this game. They didn't have a port of this that you could play on PlayStation 5 or, you know, Xbox. Well, I'm sure you could still play this on Xbox, no problem. But they wanted to, you know, remarket this and make money off this again on PC and whatnot. It was a no-brainer because they didn't have a lot of the licensing rights to the cars anymore to just rename the entire thing, call it Project Motor Racing. It still is like almost identical in all the mechanics and all like the backstory game and stuff like that and like the different career modes that you can take. The only difference is, and the only thing preventing me from playing it is I can't get it on this fucking device. I don't see any point in buying a fucking $2,000 or $1,000 PlayStation 5. And then I've just read too that see, there you go, you start your driving career. Oop. Let's just figure it out here. Red Bull Ring, right? Well, I can tell you right now here, there's no Dodge. A, B, C, F. F. F you, there's no Dodge here, buddy. So this is the 302. This one is actually really cool. I like driving this car. It's a lot of fun. GT. Spec. Here we go. RTR GT4. Right? That's the one. Fuck. I used to know the code for this. Whoa, that's not it. I'm looking for the livery select. Or the showroom works too. Ah! Not that I don't like this car, but I don't like this car. Von Gittin can fuck off. Sorry. Did I say that? I don't appreciate drifting, is what I'm saying. And people that drift. I just don't. I think drifting is a waste of tires, gasoline, money, all that other stuff. I'm going to go with the Monster Energy one because it looks cool. It's going to look good in the video, right? Wilmer Valderrama might have been the guy that set the world record here. That would be Fez from That 70s Show. You guys remember That 70s Show and Fez? I will not be doing any Fez impersonations, okay? If you'd like to post one in chat, go for it. Let's see what kind of docks there are for this. Can I just tell you, I like this game a lot. Oh, you know what? We got to go into the setup. I forgot. I got to go turn the force feedback down. Because I'll tell you, you need to do auto setup here for this game. And or, you know, find documents for the, whatchamacallit, the steering wheel. Watkins Glen Short. I have a setup for this track, but not any other tracks. I'm going for stable. Sounds like a good plan. Let me see if I can get into the force feedback. There we go, controls. Gain, volume, tone. I'm just going to turn this down 25%. Because I can't do it in the settings. And if it sucks, we know what we did. Yeah? Yeah. All right. Who's ready to party? Who's ready to party like it's 2017? I think that's when the Gran Turismo tournament came out. Was it 17 or 18? I think it was 17. All right. Hands up. I don't know what time I did. Oh, I didn't make it rain, but it's fine. This weather is nice looking. Look at that sunset. Got the lights. I don't know how to turn the lights on in this car. As long as I keep them on, we're okay. We might want to start slowing down a little earlier than that. Eyes are still cold, you can feel it. Oh, hold on a second here. I almost forgot. You know I love this shit. Oops. Hopefully it works. No, it's not working. Hold on a second. Hold on. What happened? You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna do this. Sorry, I hate this. But I'm gonna do this just to see if this helps. So my thought process in this, I really want these dashboards to work because they're fucking awesome. And if they don't, I'll be bummed out. So I've restarted the game. And then hopefully they light up and they work. They might not. I'm gonna check the settings real quick too. We don't need to watch the movie again. And the game settings should be loaded. And I'll make it, I'll put the weather on random. Yeah, the movie, just as soon as it loads up, you can hit the circle button and it stops. Trying to think what I did different here today, other than switch from game to game. And why they're not working now. Because they did work yesterday. They worked really effing good. They work better on this game than they do on Gran Turismo, to be honest with you. Right now, all it's doing is telling me what time it is. It's telling me I got a little bit of time before I got to go outside. So to set it up in the PlayStation, you got to go here. You got to make sure it's on the right frequency. This says 1, Project Cars 2. So it should work. I don't have it. There's no other way to do it, you know what I mean? Like, I messed with the stupid... There we go. See, everything else is perfect. Dude, I don't want it to rain. I'll go random, but I don't want it to rain. How about that? If it rains, we'll have to deal with it. How about that? And if the data things work, they work. If they don't, they don't. They should be working. I don't know why they're not. Do I have to press launch game or something? That could be it. Oh no, they're working. You just had to restart the game. Yes! This one's better. Or they're both kind of the same. But you see the vibe we're getting. I don't know if you can see it here. Here, I can tip this motherfucker in here so you can get a look. Oops. So you get the vibe from the pit limiter on your dashboard. Moza makes a really cool one of these too that you can use on SimHub. That looks like the Corvette. So if you're doing iRacing and you're running the Corvette GTE or GT3, it looks like that shit. And I think it comes with the dashboard too in SimHub. They just added it to a recent update. You can see what the dashboard looks like actually in the bottom left and upper, depending on what stream you're watching, YouTube or Twitch. All right, let's drive this thing. Sorry, it's no fun for me to have these things and not have them work. It's like having a bunch of cameras and they don't work, you know what I mean? It's kind of dumb.
Go, go, go.
Okay, it's raining. Might not be able to do this. Hold on a second here. You get to see the setup. Aren't you excited? As soon as it stops loading. Alright, there's a really slow stock refurbished hard drive at this PlayStation doing work. It's doing the best it can. Oh my shit. Alright, tires. Automatic by weather. So we're good to go.
Go, go, go.
So I should have wet tires on. I don't know what the wiper button is.
Be mindful of aquaplane in the
I
straight.
found the
Now the rain's
headlights.
getting a little bit heavier.
Okay, that's that one. No, not that. I need the frickin' wipers, man. I knew the wipers on the other one. Shit. Why not turn the wipers on, man? Dude, this is a bummer. Fuck it. If I go fast enough, they'll fly off, right? Got more grip than the fucking slick tires. Just can't see. Uh-oh. We're in the dirt. That doesn't happen on Gran Turismo. You'll go forward, but you won't get loose like that. Whoa! Okay. You smack it a cat. You smack it a cat. Hold on a second here. Handbrake clutch. Damn it. I can't get the stupid, I don't have an L2 button. We're in big trouble now. We're in big trouble now. I ruined it. I need an L3 button. Or an L2 button. Those don't do shit. That don't do shit. That don't do shit. There is a button up here somewhere that does that. I don't know which one it is. Whoa, there it is. I found it. Oh, I found it. You're fucked. Got it. Get me out of here. You back on track. Hurry up, get my gloves on before this thing starts. Aha! I can see clearly now the wipers work. It's gonna be a dark, dark, dark and stormy night. Woo! So this car has traction control of sorts, I think. But I'm not sure what kind and how to adjust it, even if you could. I just know the distancing and stuff is a little different than Gran Turismo. And like the scaling of the cars, so it takes a minute to kind of like get acclimated. Like the braking zones are a lot shorter than they look. No damage. Why did it get all like freaky there? I don't understand. Oh, that's why. See the water on the side of the track? Oh, shit. A little narrower than Gran Turismo, it looks. Tires will heat up. There's no way I'll do the same time as Gran Turismo or iRacing, and I'll tell you why. Look at the fuel. Oh my god, I got sucked onto the grass. Rain meter. But the water looks way cooler. So actually, you know, shame on me. Like, this stuff actually is promoting, like, a lot of the code that iRacing was promoting when they, like, said they were going to come out with their new dynamic weather system. That's what this game does. And did it before. I don't know what I was saying. I was talking about the three-dimensional curves. But, you know, come to think of it, this weather system, too. See the water puddles? Whoa! This weather system and their dynamic track system. If you go back and like read a lot of like the promotional materials for this game, you can match it to iRacing's. And it's almost like word for word. Basically, the scam, I mean the marketing states that each like individual like inch of the universe has its own like timeline and like climate, and they all work in conjunction with each other in the code somehow. So like when you're coming across a part of the track that is like under shade, like half of it's under shade and half of it's, you know, in the sun, it's going to be the different temperatures, not like, you know, one temperature across that one section because it's, you know, what you see. You know what I mean? It is what it is because it is what it is, not because, you know, you get what I'm saying. It's supposed to have a life of its own. Everything. Each drop of water. Creates its own space in a puddle. The puddle gets bigger. The rivers get wider going down the hill. This is hard to judge the difference between one and the other because I was definitely running slick tires in the other one. Ooh, do you hear that? Whoa! I got a pretty intense like surround sound system in here, so like you probably can't hear a lot of the things that I can hear, but like the way the sound system works, and this game has a pretty good sound system too, and signal it puts out because this is all running on the optical. So I get a really good like Dolby system type deal for like, you know, running through puddles and stuff like that. Basically spatial audio. You know, like if you're running Steel Series. But I have like 5 speakers in there doing it. Not one faking it. Oh, hey, have you done that spa thing yet, Josie? All right, we're going off. Can't believe I saved that. Whoa! Yeah, it's better with the 75% volume down or whatever. Because, like, this fucking game hurt the shit out of me yesterday. Like, this wheelbase, this game, doing the, I forget what car I was doing. But it was not fucking cool, man. I want to do one more spa so we can compare to whatchamacallit, the Gran Turismo that I'll do tomorrow and iRacing that maybe I'll do later. Ferrari's won too. Arthur Leclerc putting it on the second row. I don't know if you saw what I did yesterday. I did a community event. I almost won it. I had 0 practice. I kept trying to get the password for the thing. They only had 20 minutes worth of practice, and I couldn't get in. And when I finally get in, I just used like the qualifying session. I spun out on my out lap. It was like awesome. I'd never driven a Mazda before in my fucking life. I had a cool paint job for it. I've never bothered to drive it. I drove a Mazda like 6 years ago. Was the last time I drove a Mazda. Oh no, wait. When they updated Advanced Mazda, I drove it just for the fun of it because it was week 13 and it was shiny new at a good track. So I'm not sure this is an actual GT4 car and not a stupid drift car. It's got a dumb drift wheel in the interior. I didn't even really notice that until now. Anyway, what did they do at Spa today? At 217? So yeah, I'm going to take this dashboard over here, the one that's on the shelf, and I'm going to switch it out for the, whatchamacallit, the giant Porsche Cup one, I think. What if I do this? Nope. That sucks, man. They've got a really bad replay mode here. Anyway, so it will be GT3 Merc, because they have it here, and it'll be Spa. Let's go. You think I'll crash on the outlap, or you think I'll be good? So the tires should be random, not random, but where is it? The tires should be random on the weather. So whatever the weather is, the tires will be. Hopefully it's not snowing or like blowing water down the Eau Rouge or whatever like it did. The reason why they have a nice new racing surface. People are actually pissed about that happening. Like, I mean, what are you going to do, you know? Shit happens, right? So yeah, I've got a giant, you know, Porsche Cup dash. And I was thinking I'm going to use it for, over here. I could actually use it as the ghost monitor for doing the lights, because that's a thing. I'm going with stable. All right. What do you think my lap time's going to be? It's got full fuel, keep that in mind.
Go, go, go.
Uh-oh, I don't have my gloves on. I wish I had my other wheel. I like using the actual Mercedes wheel for this. I have this dashboard going on down here on the other side of the thing. I should have that one up here. Dude, the dudes at Windward Racing are kind of pissed. They didn't make Super Pole. Curbs. Came with the game, didn't have to wait. I like the tire sounds better for this too, to be honest with you, than Gran Turismo. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, I just went on the grass and I didn't get killed. That's epic. Wipers work. Driver doesn't. Okay, we'll get him the next one. Tires are still cold, man. I feel if I touch the curb and come off of it, it wants to slide out. So I feel like I want to get it like totally warm. Because there's so much gas in the car, Jesus Christ. I should do like a quali setup or something. For all cars. I don't know if you can hear that in the stream, that nice tire sound over the curbs. Tires are warming up nicely. You can feel the difference between the outlap and now. Got a nice run up here. I think it's a downshift and a dab of brake. I think you gotta attack the downshifts here. I think this game wants you to attack the downshift. Take that.
Yeah.
That's a goddamn corner right there. iRacing and Gran Turismo, it's straight. Oh, I like this, dude. I really like this. This feels good. I gotta get my my capture card to work better, or right. I have a 4K capture card. I can be streaming this in 4K to YouTube. I think I can stream up to 8K to YouTube and 2K to Twitch. And that only puts you in a category that, like, there's maybe like 3 to 5% of users that do that. And it works for this because, you know, a lot of people could. You know, I could go with that computer, probably play a sweet game and, like, have it do, like, you know, 4K and blah, blah, blah. But see, the thing is, this is pure 4K, and it's just outputting, and it's not struggling in the PC, like, while it's trying to play the game and stream it at the same time. It's just streaming out. So it'll look better. Oh, that's awesome. Make that fucker slide. Tires are still not warm. Up 2 seconds right now. Oh, no, wait. I don't know what we're up. Can't tell. 2/10. Full second. Don't forget to watch the IMSA 6 Hours of the Glen this weekend on Peacock. Perfect example of how a focus group can send you down the wrong path. You name your streamer Peacock. That probably comes up with porn, or maybe that was by design. I don't care. Race director can have it. Two seconds faster because we're short 10 gallons of fuel. Probably more than likely. Culprit. See how it crashes on camera. Oops. That's pretty good, man. This is PlayStation 4. I don't know, man. You can't buy this game anymore. I tried to explain that to somebody. And like, you know, usually things that are really good have to be, you know, taken care of, so to speak. I.e. delisted from Steam and all that other stuff. Speaking of Steam, that was the other nonsense with this thing I dealt with yesterday, these dashboards. In order to use them with Dirt Rally, you actually have to have a Steam account and a Steam copy of Dirt Rally. That's counterintuitive if you're playing on the console. I don't know how that works. There's got to be something I'm missing, but it's so old that, like, you know, I can't find it through, like, the AI. You know, the AI doesn't comprehend stuff that's old. Like when you do, like, Google searches and it does the AI compilation and stuff like that. Look at the moon. This game is so good, dude. Do you know, like, how hard I'm thinking about selling this huge rig right here? Every time I play this, I'm thinking, why do I need that when I can just do this over here and have more fun? Boink. Dude, magari si crash. That would be my new screenshot. I mean, just saying. Oh yeah, so as of, like, you know, we were talking about too on another stream, we were talking about the World Challenge Series, or like World Championship, or what was it, the World Challenge Series. That's what this race is sanctioned by. The same series became, you know, the GT World Challenge Series. It was World Challenge, then it became the GT World Challenge, and now it's the Amazon, powered by Amazon SRO GT World Championship. And it's basically GT3 only, and it was like, you know, the class and the racing sanctioning body that basically converted the entire world to GT3. So popular, it killed DTM. So popular, it about killed supercars. That's the only series it hasn't killed. But it killed GTE, it killed, whatchamacallit, Le Mans, like GT Le Mans. And, you know, put the GT3 platform, the global standard for GT racing. Wow, that looks so good. Mother effer, that looks so good, man. My headlights aren't on, though. That part wasn't so good. That could have been better. But you know what? That damage model far exceeds what Gran Turismo offers. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can do this. Photo mode. You need the controller to do this kind of stuff, because it's meant for controller. He's meant for a controller. Oh, you know what we forgot to do? We forgot to upload our Gran Turismo race. Oh well. Shit happens.
Yeah.
I have to go work outside. It's 20 minutes past when I said I would. This sounds like fun and I want to keep doing it. However, so good, man. It's a crime we cast these things aside for something that's supposed to be newer and better. And it really wasn't. You know? The reason we didn't play this game is it's just hard to get people to play with you. Like, you had to have 5 or 6 people, which is kind of like how iRacing is right now. Like, if you want to do the series that you want, like, say if you want to do Skip Barber, Formula cars, you got to have 6 of your closest friends there with you, or 5 of your closest friends there with you, just to get an official race if you want it to be official. At the time you want to do it. Which is the same goes for most dirt races. Either that or you got to be up in the middle of the night drinking, you know what I mean, or something stupid. I don't know, it's not as global as they say it is. It's very segmented and segregated all over the place. It's more clicky into the different, racing things. And, people treat it, all weird. I don't like it. Spoof accounts, Smurf accounts, farming. I hate all that shit. I just want to drive cars. I don't care about any of that other stuff. I guess you can take that approach, you know what I mean? But I've also competed, for things and competed in point series, and I know what it means to want to win, and when you get to a certain level, to effort-wise that you put in to do so, it's kind of wrong to get in that person's way just as much as it is to, feel obligated to do something that, you just don't feel comfortable doing. I feel cool though, you know what I mean? And I feel honored that I get to play all these cool games and stuff, and get to make all these comparisons, because a lot of people don't get to do that. So I'm not super mad at anybody for doing anything. Just got to be grateful for being able to tear it up how I want to tear it up, I guess. That's what it came down to after a while. I mean, right now anyway. It's more about making sure we're having fun. Using up all this stuff, because if I don't, I better get rid of it. Trying. There'll be some stuff out in the yard today, I think, if you want to come by and pick it up. I'll make you a fair price. I got a shaker rig that I'm trying to sell. Come on get it. Come on get the shaker rig, y'all. Oh wait, I got all these people here. Should we raid somebody? Let's try and raid somebody. Who do I raid? Look. Raid somebody. I should be able to figure it out really quick. Alright, we're going to be raiding the Super Trooper. He's cool, dude. He listens to 90s music. That's why I watch him.
I feel like when I was dropping down in the second